All right, so first app I've got for you today is one called fluor.com. Now, these apps and tools, I should say, we will drop these into the links of these into chat. You can save the chat at the end of the evening and, you can click through to them and explore them at your leisure. Chat is that little speech bubble in the middle of your screen down the bottom on the Zoom toolbar. If you click on that, you'll see people already in there introducing yourself. So feel free to introduce yourself in there as well, but we'll have all the online tools in there for the evening as well too. So first one, as I say, is Fluor. And this one here is, yes, it's got AI in it, like a lot of things today. And it is essentially a quick branding toolkit for you. And when I say quick, it's using AI to generate things from your logos. So this might be for a business, or it might be for an idea that you've got, a webinar, a podcast, a program, a course, that sort of thing there. So this is a platform that you can call collateral for it and do it quite quickly. So it will do things like it'll help you generate your logo, and then it will sort of create things like your color palette for all of your marketing material, for things like your website, for your CRM, for your emails, for your social media posts. It does have AI baked in it for creating your social media posts and banners and all that sort of thing there. And for those who want to go out and get a t-shirt printed with something like Printify, it will do some of that for you as well too. So it's a little bit like some of the graphic design tools that are available, like say Canva, except this one's more branding specific. And they've got a whole lot of templates in there, and you can manipulate them, change the fonts, the images. You can bring your own images into it as well too, or use the library of images that they've got in there as well. So with all the templates they've got, if you don't have that designery flair that you would like to have, then a lot of that design stuff's already been done, and all you need to do is pick things that you think resonate with the program that you're launching, the website you're launching, or the brand that you're launching. So they do have a free trial with it. Price-wise, it is fairly inexpensive. Actually, I think it is. I can't remember all the prices now. But they do have a free trial for it, so you can jump in, have a play, see what it's like. If you like it, then you can work through a bit further and sort of really develop your idea out. Oh, that's right. The pricing for this one here is that they have credits. So you do get a certain number of credits when you log in to try it out. But you can see there, if you're just on a pay-as-you-go, then 100 credits is $3.95 Australian. These are Australian dollars, not US dollars. So the prices are what you see. But they've got a couple of plans there, $9.95 a month, or sort of $29.95 a month as well too. So again, sort of reasonably inexpensive. So that one there is called fluor.com. All right, next tool I have is one called Gab. Actually, this one is probably quite appropriate for tonight. Gab is one of those tools, if you're not sure which AI tool to use, whether it is Gemini or Perplexity or ChatGPT, this one here brings in all of the models into one central place. So it works just the same as the other AI models, in that there is a prompt area in the center there, and then you just ask your question, type your prompts in, and you can use it. So if you don't have what are we talking about? An AI you're using, and you'll need one for tonight, this is one that you could probably try out for tonight, and you can sort of check and see whether this is helpful. So it does bring them all in. You're not having to select one, but you can actually select which tool you want to use from within here as well too. So it really brings them all together. They've got a free plan, and they've also got a paid plan on it. It's a little bit cheaper than some of the other tools out there. There we go, $12.50 a month. I think ChatGPT is around about $20 odd a month. So this one here is $12.50 a month. I've not used it a lot. I've tried it out, haven't used it a lot, so I can't give you any comparison between the two yet. That'll come down the track as I start to use this one a bit more. So that one there is called Gab.ai. And this next one is, this was quite cool, this one. I have used this one before. This one is called Napkin.ai. You know how you can draw out ideas on a napkin or a serviette? Often when you're out at dinner and sort of sketch them out, and in fact, some really good business plans have been done on the back of a napkin. Well, what this one here is it will create your visual models, your flow charts, your sort of diagrams to reflect, your idea, particularly if you are designing a model, a framework, a system, and all you need to do in this is just describe it with the words that you're using. And so it is a text-based model, and it will then draw out, particular model. So whether it be a Venn diagram or a flow chart or a pie chart, or or a funnel, whatever it is, it will then create those for you. What I liked about this is that I have tried the likes of Canva, Midjourney, ChatGPT to draw out some of these models. This one tends to be a bit quicker, and the quality that you get out of it is a bit better than some of those others. Canva is obviously it's got great quality. That one just takes a bit of time to get it right. Whereas this one here, you just describe your model and it creates a diagram for you. And you can flick through, a range of different types of diagrams as well too. So if you want a quick model, particularly if you want to use it for, say, PowerPoint slides, or to describe what you do in business, and you want a visual for your website, a great place to get some ideas to get started, and it may be the model you finish up with. And even if you're instructing someone else who's a designer, what you want, this is a great way to get a concept there to then give to them to make it look designery and all good. So that one there is called Napkin.ai. All right, next one I have is one called Stacky.ai. So this one here, I do use this. I've gotten into the habit of tracking things that I want to change in life. And so so this is a habit tracker. It's an app for your phone, and it is also available as a desktop app as well too. So if there are habits that you want to start to instill, so it could be, well, for me, it's going to the gym every morning. So that's I probably don't need to track that anymore, but because I go every morning and have done for a number of years. Or if it's you've got, say, personal development or business books that you want to read, and you want to make sure that you are doing, setting aside half an hour a day to do it. Or if you've got a gratitude journal and you want to be doing that, app here helps to remind you of it, and also helps you to log it as well too. So they've sort of gamified it a bit. You just jump into the app and you tick the tick box or check the square that you set up. You set up your particular things in life that you want to track. So, depending, it can be in any area of life, whether it be family, business, relationships, health, or money. And so that if there are key things in there that you really want to get into a habit, this is a good app to do it. I've been using pen and paper. I've been a bit of a pen and paper sort of guy, but and I have tried Google Sheets, but of course you've got to unlock that, well, open it on the phone, and it's not quite so handy. This one here is just a really easy app to open on the phone. Just click and track. So that one there is called Stacky.ai. And the very last one is, I thought, sort of in the vein of what Michelle is going to be talking about today. The book is called Hooked by Nir Eyal. I'm not going to talk much about it because I know Michelle is going to be talking about this book here. So this is part of what she's going to reference tonight. If you haven't come across his work before, he's got a model there of helping you to get customers back on repeat. But the book itself has got a heap of information about, sort of psychology of people, why they do things, how they create habits, and how to understand that as well too. So very good book. And he's got lots and lots of resources that you can download from his website, once you've got the book as well too. And that there is a roundup of our cool online tools for today. So all of those are in chat. In fact, they're the last entry in chat at the moment. So let me know which was your favorite one, the one that will take you down the rabbit hole of procrastination as you're looking for something to do to avoid doing what you know you should be doing. So just copy and paste the name, or just pop the name in, or even probably just pop the first letter in, because they've all got a different first letter, just to let me know, which one you think is your favorite. And of course, these are apps and tools. They will be available in the Business Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, just go and search Business Owners Smashing It Online on Facebook and click the join button. We'll let you in. But all the past tools are in there as well too. So, who knows? There may be one in there that you've been looking for, or you might just want to peruse through and see if there's any that are going to be helpful for your business as well too. All right, a couple of votes in. Got on your Steve Gregory. You're going to check them all out. Yeah, they're definitely worth checking out. In fact, I liked all of the tools that were here today. And Napkin for your decision tree model. Yeah, I just came across that the other day, the decision tree. If you haven't come across that, what was it? A good friend of mine who's a copywriter said that years ago, lead magnets were the thing that people were umming and ahhing about whether they should have that on their website. It seemed like a lot of hard work, but those that did it absolutely crushed it in terms of their lead generation. Decision tree is now a model that is what people are equating to what a lead magnet was, say, 10, 15 years ago. So if you're not familiar with it, have a look it up. And yeah, we'll probably end up doing something around decision tree on the show at some point in the near future as well too. Fabulous. All right, well, all these apps and tools, if there's any there that you need any help with, sing out. If you're not sure which combination of apps and tools is going to be helpful for your business, again, sing out. Now, I've got a range of programs to be able to help you with that. Best way to reach me is, I don't know, just Google my name, you'll find me, or go to smashgo.co and just shoot me a message through there, or LinkedIn, or any one of those platforms as well too. Napkin looks good. Yeah, it is quite good, Fred. Yeah, I think I did use that for a presentation that I did a while back. So yeah, very good.